Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 things that you would need on your baby registry. So here are some things that I think are important to have on your baby registry. The first thing is you need baby bottles. That's the most important thing to have on your baby registry. You can choose between plastic bottles or glass bottles. I do recommend the glass bottles for your little one, as microplastics is a thing. Um, I think the brands like Dr. Brown's colic, anti-colic one, and the Philips anti-colic glass bottles really work well. Um, you would also want to get the sleeve on the glass bottle in case you drop your bottle and you wouldn't want the glass to shatter. The second thing that I recommend putting on your baby registry are clothes for your little infant. You would need a good amount of them on your registry because infants tend to spit up or have accidents. So you would want a lot of clothes to be able to change your infant out of them on a daily basis and throughout the day. And the third thing I recommend is the Greco Pack and Play on the Go Playard Kaden. That's a very good thing to have, whether you're in the house to ensure that your baby is safe and playing in a place where, let's say if you have pets like dogs and cats, that they cannot get to your infant to keep them safe. And your baby will not suffocate in a pack and play as long as the sheets on the pack and play are tight and no wrinkles. So your baby should be really safe in a pack and play. Now, the fourth thing that I would recommend are baby towels. It's important to give your infant a bath, and the towels that I would recommend is the Mom Cozy Hooded Baby Towels, and it's a 2-pack. Especially in the wintertime when you have a fleece kind of bath towel, your baby will be nice and warm when you're transferring your baby from the bathtub to the room. Another thing I would recommend, the fifth thing, is a high chair for when your baby's a little older and can sit up by themselves and their neck is supported. You would want them to join you at the dinner table, and they would be able to eat their food on the high chair as well. And the one I recommend is the Chico Zest 4-in-1 folding high chair. It converts into a booster as your baby grows older. So it grows with your child. Now, there is another thing that I recommend. So the sixth item is a baby monitor. Now, that's very important because you need to see what your baby is doing in the crib or the bassinet. So I recommend the Infant Optics DXR-8 Pro Video Baby Monitor in 720 HD resolution 5-inch display. Now this monitor is really good because if you don't want your monitor to connect to Wi-Fi, because there are weirdos out there that can try to hack into your baby monitor, that's one of the safe options to get. But you can also get a monitor that's new and updated and can connect to Wi-Fi for convenience. Now, another item I recommend, which is the seventh item, are pacifiers. Most infants and babies like pacifiers for soothing effects. It helps them go to sleep. It helps them self-soothe as well, without you having to hold them all the time. And my baby likes them a lot. I do recommend the MAM pacifiers and the Dr. Brown's Advantage Baby Pacifier. Those are the ones my baby likes. Now, an eighth thing that I recommend is the swaddles for newborns. It's very important to pick several swaddles and or sleep sacks for your child. Some infants like specific swaddles. It just depends on their preference. So you would like to put them on your registry and to try them out, and see which one your infant likes better. Some swaddles keep your infant nice and snuggle like this, that their hands are folded and close to them. And then some infants like their swaddles where their arms lift up. So it all depends on what your baby prefers. I have some recommendations. For example, the swaddle sleep sacks, I do recommend 3-pack organic baby swaddle sleep sacks. For things like clothing and swaddles that are close to the baby's skin, I do recommend organic cotton. It's better for their skin, less chance of an allergic reaction. And if we're talking sleep sacks, I do recommend the Ergo Pouch sleep sacks. So they have different styles and different warmth levels called TOG. I will talk about that more in another video for you guys. And a ninth item that I highly recommend are strollers. Depending if you have a 1-car household or a 2-car household, you would decide if you need, let's say, the 2 strollers or 2 car seats that are like a system with the stroller, where you can get 2 bases and just 1 car seat and a stroller. But I do recommend the UPPAbaby V2 stroller. It also comes with a bassinet, which is handy. My infant only stayed in a bassinet for about a month or maybe even less than that. So that UPPAbaby's bassinet has a stand that you can purchase as well. So it's like a whole system that you can get that makes things convenient for you. And the UPPAbaby also has a car seat that snaps on to the stroller. The bassinet also snaps onto the stroller, and therefore it's very convenient. The ride is really smooth as well. So it's a good stroller. They currently have the new stroller system, which is the V3. So it all depends on your preference, if you want the newer model or the older model. And the 10th thing I recommend are the Baby Brezza baby bottle sterilizer and dryer machine. That's something that's important for your baby to be safe and healthy. You need to sterilize your bottles and pacifiers, preferably every day for the bottles. After it's cleaned, whether you hand wash them or put them in the dishwasher, once it comes out, it's best to put it in the sterilizer. So it sterilizes and then it dries the bottles for you. Now, they also have the version where You can expect it to also wash the bottles, then sterilize, and then dry them. I have a dishwasher at home, and therefore I thought I would only need the sterilizer and dryer. And one bonus item that you don't necessarily need, but it's more of a want and makes life easier for convenience. There is a Baby Brezza new and improved Formula Pro Advanced dispenser machine. Now, these Brezza machines, you can use any formula with them. They can tell you on the website which formula has which measurements that you should input into the Brezza machine, and it's very easy to use once you set it up with the formula that you're using for your baby. And it has different settings like how many ounces. It goes from 2 to 10, and if you want your bottle to be room temperature, slightly warmer, or the warmest option for your baby. And I think the Brezza actually mixes the formula with the water very well. It's very perfect in its measurements. It doesn't feel powdery after it's been dispensed into the bottle, and your baby will thank you for mixing the formula very well. And those are my top 10 recommendations for your baby registry. Of course, there are a lot more things that you guys may think of and want on your registry, although these are the ones that I definitely needed and the baby uses on a daily basis. So when you're thinking about things for your baby registry, you want to think about the practicality of having those things versus is it just going to sit there and take up space. So thank you guys for watching, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also comment any videos you would like to see in the future, and I will see you in my next one.